Right Honourable Speaker, the House has not uploaded that. Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. The Honourable Chemaswet has requested that I start off by requesting you to allow him see off Sheebah as she's leaving.
Wow. I think what is important is for us to give an opportunity to Sheebah to first see who Chemaswet is before we. So Chemaswet, you can come in. Please, Honorable Nyamutoro. Honorable Nyamutoro.
Right Honourable Speaker, allow me start by laying on table.
Heard it about Honorable Chemaswet. There's one time we were someplace in Chankwanzi and he carried one of the female ministers and I don't know where he was going to take that lady, Honorable Eyegombye. Is it procedurally right to allow Honorable Chemaswet with that history to follow Sheebah?
Now, Honorable Kabasharira, because I was also not sure of Honorable Chemaswet, I never made a ruling. So let's proceed. So I won't be culpable in any way. Under Uganda National Musicians Federation, they include the following: Idrissa Musuza, aka Eddie Kenzo, Sheebah Samar Kalunji, Joseph Mayanja Chameleon, Warukaga Shafik, Nabawan Kalidia, commonly known as Jasmine. Yes, yeah, yes, Lydia Jasmine. Karo Nantongo, Hamson Bariruno, Lucas Sam Rubiongo, that is Levixon. Yes. Chigund Bruno. You know, Honorable Kayemba needs to be near me because he knows all their names. So, yes. That's A.K. Bruno. Raymond Joseph Mugerwa. Yes. Our gospel. Yes. Ray signature. Lilian Mbabazi, who is the secretary and chief petitioner. Chris Banina. Magada Isaac. Okori Moses Buju. That is Coco Finger. Yes. Kankunda Rose. Nina Rose, that's Nina Rose. Ranga Sulaiman. Honorable Kabanda, unfortunately, I don't have their numbers, so I have nothing to share. So I see some of you are very excited. So, yeah. They didn't include the numbers on the list. Mutebi Ramadan. Yes. Honorable Kayemba, you have to keep reminding me their stage names. And the Honorable Kayemba also has all the numbers. So, Anne Kansime, yes, Kasag, Fred Sebata, our historical. Kasaga Julius. Now, I've known the average age of this parliament. from the way you welcomed Fred Sebata. Yes. Peterson Sari. Mugisha Richard. Karumba Michael. Yes. Martin Muhumza. Now those who said Banyankwere can't sing. We have a representative. We even have albums. George Kigozi. Yes. Joe Steady. Yes. Yes, that's our Joe Steady. Yeah. Odora Dennis. Okay. That's a clear confirmation that the Japadora can sing. Yes. We are yet to get a Musoga. So, Ntege Emmanuel, Isaac. The Musoga musicians are in Parliament. So, yes. Sentongo Emma, we have our very own Rachel Magora, so who does good work. Sewanyana Malcolm James. That's Sewa Sewa. Yes, yes. Arionga Uzea. Muhumza Anton. I think Banyankore are dominating this list. Odiambo Geoffrey. So the Samia are well represented. Honorable Macho. Othieno Dedrick. Agaba Ezra. Layeng Fortunate Agre. Kayuza Solomon. Seguja Madil. Loktan Alex. Mandela Kennedy. Jurua Joseph. Chobtunji Charity. Amadoi John Bosco. Awol Zulaika. Babidie Harima. Atwine Amon. Mugwanya James Robinson. Mama Wenge Jennifer. Owere Philip. Kokiriza Drake James. Ongom Jimmy. And Mubiru Vincent. But we have also members in the chambers. Honorable Geoffrey Retire. Yes. And the manager of many musicians, Soro Kayemba. Yes. So, colleagues, like I told you earlier, we have their petition, which they passed on. Yes, Honorable Nyanzi, you have a procedure matter?
Lay on table a copy of the petition by the Uganda National Musicians Federation. I beg to lay. Right Honorable Speaker, the petition states that the petitioners are citizens of Uganda and members of the Uganda National Musicians Federation, an umbrella body that is geared towards promoting, protecting, and development of the music industry in the country. The petitioners are alive to the fact that since the enactment of the Copyright and Neighboring Rights Act in 2006, some aspects of the law have been outdated in light of advancement of technology and emergence of international practices that have changed the nature in which the copyright operates. Right, Honorable Speaker, as a result, it is very prudent that this law is revised as soon as possible. Right, Honorable Speaker, in 2006, I was in primary school. And today, as a member of parliament, it simply means that for decades, the industry has never sought refuge.
Honorable, can you read the petition?
Yes.
Okay? Because the petition was given to you, just read the petition. No, please, Honorable, under the petition.
Thank you, Right
Don't
Honourable
listen to
Speaker.
strange voices.
Right Honourable Speaker, the petitioners are not just contributors to the creative industry, but are also contributors to the economy. And with the existing legal framework for distribution of revenue collected from callback tunes, which disadvantages the artists as most of the revenue benefits the telecom companies rather than the artists who should benefit more from their works. Right Honourable Speaker, the petitioners aver that in order to encourage creativity and innovation, and as a way of growing the creative industry, the following proposals ought to be put in consideration by the Executive and Parliament while amending the Copyright and Neighbouring Rights Act. 1. Revision of the charges for callback tunes to ensure a fairer split of the revenue collected from the callback tunes
You see,
in the percentage.
wait. Honorable colleagues, you should study the mood of the speaker. You should study the mood of the speaker. Okay? Yes. Don't think I can't hear. You should study my mood. Please, go on.
In the percentage of 60% to be retained by the artist and 40% to be remitted by both government and telecom companies. Secondly, Right Honourable Speaker, imposition of a copy levy on devices used in reproduction of copyright-protected works to be shared equally between government and holders of copyright and neighbouring right registered under this Act. Imposition of strict measures against broadcasters who use pirated content because it undermines the intellectual property rights of the artists, hence causing a negative effect on their livelihood. Your petitioners recommend a fine of not less than 5 million shillings to be paid by a person who is convicted of infringing the copyright of an artist. Right Honourable Speaker, the petitioners suggest that the digital era needs to be embraced relating to the protection of the rights of artists in the digital domain, fostering innovation in digital content creation, and facilitating fair compensation for online use of copyrighted works. The adequate capitalization of collective management organizations in order to empower CMOs to carry out their duties such as licensing, collecting royalties, and enforcing the legal framework on copyrights. Right Honourable Speaker, the petitioners suggest that there should be an establishment of a clear and transparent structure for the CMOs that incorporate a high level of accountability, including regular audits and reporting mechanisms to ensure that royalties are distributed fairly and promptly to the rightful owners. Right Honourable Speaker, it would be prudent to the petitioners if registration and regulation of all third parties, including telecom aggregators who are involved in the distribution and dissemination of the copyrighted content, requiring broadcasters to dedicate 90% of airtime to Ugandan music as a way of promoting local content and supporting the development of the industry in the country. Right Honourable Speaker, the petitioners suggest that we encourage the Ugandan models, actors, actresses, and artists in the advertising, promotion, influencing, and endorsement of products by companies in Uganda and developing Ugandan publishers through the imposition of higher charges of publishing licenses for non-Ugandans as a way of empowering the local creative industry, provide employment opportunities for local content, and help build a distinct national identity in advertising. And lastly, Right Honourable Speaker, the petitioners propose that requiring aggregators of licensed Ugandan intellectual property to be domiciled in Uganda as a condition for operating to ease accountability, since they will be subjected to the country's legal framework on the copyright law. Now, therefore, Right Honorable Speaker, the humble petitioners have a main prayer that seeks your indulgence to task the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs and all relevant authorities to amend the Copyright and Neighboring Rights Act 2006 and incorporate the above proposals. I beg to submit.
Thank you. Thank you. Please. Now, honorable colleagues, I know this is a matter a few colleagues have been following upon. But you cannot stop members of the public from petitioning. Rule 30 is very clear. At any time, because for them, they don't know what you're doing inside here. They are not privy. Okay? Oh, now, maybe I needed to inform our visitors that for you, you're not supposed to clap or... I think they were not briefed by our protocol team. Yeah. You appreciate at heart. So they have their issues. I know Attorney General has been making strides. Attorney General, you want to make any comment on this?